Yeah.
I didn't know PCI. I mean, he told me, and he don't play on that condensed. Come on. He's like, he played like, he could, I never watched his walk, I guess I never noticed, but he shrinks his, like, he has the chat up in the chat, right? Doing, right. I
It ain't widespread. Is got free wins because motherfuckers didn't play. Thought he did too, but he got them in the round.
yeah.
I ain't run from
Oh,
both games. Both games. No, first.
The games that, you know what I'm saying? Because the people that dropped out, for people that put him. No.
Italian American artist in hip hop, something he also addresses within his music. So what are you doing to change that while you are business here?
MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Chicago White Sox and the St. Louis Cardinals. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. In now is Adam Eaton, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off the night for the White Sox, the left fielder, Adam Eaton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one.
7 o'clock.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Out in front of it, strike one. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Another full count pitch home. In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with one away. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at ball one. That swung out and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now here's the first offering. A line shot to third base. Quick throw, not in time. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Heading out towards shallow right. Carlson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. And stepping in, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. So now here is Dylan Carlson. Here's the first pitch to him.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. To Abreu for the big double play. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. He's got it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Yerman Mercedes. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. 2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Push softly over toward the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Adam Eaton digging in next, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Pitch outside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nolan Arenado as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound, and the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Paul DeJong is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Count is 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping up is Tyler O'Neill, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Check swing, too close to call, so the appeal goes down to Eric Summersgill, who says he did go around. That's strike 1. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He swings and grounds it to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Carlson is there, 1 away. 1 out, base is empty, and in to bat next is Luis Robert. First pitch on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. pitcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yasmani Grandal goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 1-0 the count. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Matt Carpenter. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Harrison Bader comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That brings in Tommy Edman. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Line drive, fair ball down the line. He'll get it into second. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly. Standing in now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped him up. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Ready now is Jose Abreu. He singled in his first AB. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now he'll step off. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Bader is there, and he has it for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Lays off 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bader is there. 2 gone. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes.
I got 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. 1 down. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. A little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeJong. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. First offering on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adam Eaton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to...
Ouch, that one hit him. So here is Luis Robert. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
3-1 to him now. Eaton leads off first with one away. Into center field, line drive base hit. So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now to the plate, here is Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. Evan Marshall, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 43.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That's in there, 3-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that one yanked just foul.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Stepping in once again is Eloy Jimenez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now back, the first baseman,
Ryan Helsley takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
number 56.
So here's Jose Abreu. Hey now, he's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he fouls this one off. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Jimenez leads off second with nobody out. Fouled off.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Now at the plate is Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. Right fielder looking up, and that one is gone! Into the box now, Yerman Mercedes. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Batter will be Nick Madrigal, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game. Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 0-2 home. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Next to hit, Dylan Carlson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 0-1. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, first baseman, Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Rip, and whoa, this is off the third base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the right.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Carlson on second. Goldschmidt is over at first with 1 away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The second baseman.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Eaton is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Eaton.
The left fielder, Adam Eaton.
Andrew Miller is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
No, that's low.
Two balls and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. ready with another 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. So the next to bat will be Yasmani Grandal. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Matt Foster will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tyler O'Neill is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. He's set and the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Stepping in next, Jose Abreu. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Rounded weakly down the line toward third. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away. So stepping in is Tim Anderson. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, man, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Daniel Ponce de Leon enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. So here's Yoan Moncada. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Anderson at second with 2 down. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Still 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. And that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate now, Yerman Mercedes, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Dylan Carlson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A pause, and the 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Jimenez is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next up, Paul Goldschmidt. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Check swing. Too close to call, so the appeal goes down to Eric Summersgill, who says he did go around. That's strike 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Ready now for the White Sox, Nick Madrigal. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next to stand in is Adam Eaton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And it misses. 3-1 now. Luis Robert is on deck. Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The batter will be Luis Robert. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Seth Elledge takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Robert is off of first with 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And he struck him out, so they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Aaron Bummer is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Here it comes. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Bummer is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Paul DeYoung stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That's by him for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. And now here is Tyler O'Neill, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quick
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The White Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Evan Marshall gets the W on the mound, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final.
Wow. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, trying to be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You getting bold on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than. That's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skit, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake. Yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do 'em a favor. get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until ET my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. This been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all. Finna make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they don't know